This is a really shitty trade I took today. Before I even took it, I could feel that I wasn't super excited to take it, but I took it anyway, on principle alone. But I really should have thought about it more. So on the daily, like this candle right here, this was today's candle that was forming. We already had a tremendous move up the past two days. Not only that, but we were also interacting with these highs. So after such a move, especially after such a move into a previous prominent high, you can expect that price is at least gonna take a break. Okay, at the very least, like you can expect a price to halt and hover a little bit and then continue. More realistically, I think price is grabbing a little bit of liquidity, or it's I guess at least rejecting, so it can retrace down a little bit and then continue further. Okay, this rejection, I really don't think it's going to be fuel for price to make like a really strong move down, because when I trade reversals and I see stuff like this, I usually expect like a pretty damn solid move down. But man, the market has been moving so violently up that I think it's gonna come back down a little bit and then continue upwards. And I don't know, somehow today, today when I took this trade, this candle was already forming a wick. So I really wasn't expecting price to go that much lower, and it did. It did. And I thought, okay, probably price could, at least hover up and down, okay? Because this is kind of like a point of contention. So I kind of felt like price was, either or. We could go up or down. Like there was no particular bias either which way. And not only that, here, we'll go to the 30-minute. Not only that, but, this morning, the London highs and lows here are pretty forgettable. They're pretty shitty. Even with this high and this high, it doesn't really, price obviously doesn't want to go higher than this high. And this is the previous, we just opened today's next candle, but the candle that's not forming now here, we have, we're talking about these two candles. This was really today's candle. This is today's candle that just opened. It's 5:30 p.m. But this was today's candle. This is what I was looking at today, and this was yesterday's candle. And you see this wick? I'm pretty sure, without really checking or looking, I'm pretty damn sure that the previous day's candle, okay, not including the candle that's forming now, the previous day's candle is that wick. And price last night didn't really have like a tremendous reaction. It respected it, but it didn't have such a reaction that would make me think that we have fuel to make such a move down. So again, I was kind of I thought things were up in the air. Price could go either which way. And this morning, I saw price drag to this low. This is Asia session low. The next nearest low is down here. So I said, okay, hopefully we can form a wick and at least make a long up to here, and then we'll be done. I really wasn't expecting this move down, and to be honest, I don't think I could have possibly caught it. Like there's no clear signs for me to go short here. We have London session high here. New York session doesn't even come close to tapping into that. We rip straight through London session low. We come down to touch Asia session low, and as we were forming the hourly candle this morning, it was looking nice. Like we had a nice wick up to here. but it failed. It came down and it closed here, and that's really bad for my trade. I would have really loved to see a nice wick up to here for this candle, but that didn't happen, and I just had low conviction for this trade, but I took it anyway, and it failed. I was in drawdown, and I said, wow, let me get out of this trade as soon as possible. But then I went into profit, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's not so bad. Let me not second guess myself. And I wish I did. I wish I just got out, because this totally failed, and it just ripped down. Like, man, I just feel like there's no way I could have foreseen the rip down. I mean, at the very least, I could have just not traded and avoided this altogether, but I'm not sure if there was any clear signs that I could have spotted that could have told me I can expect this this big move down. I really should have just stayed out of the market today. I really doubt I would have foreseen this shortcoming, but that long position, man, I really wasn't sold on it. I don't know. Maybe this one was more of a coin toss, which is really rare. Like, I really don't consider trades to be coin tosses. But when you don't have a super clear bias, maybe there was a clear bias, but when I can't really identify a super clear bias on the larger time frames either which way, then I'm far more willing to kind of blindly just trade off of a previous 30-minute level like I did. In this case, I traded Asia sessions low, expecting a rejection so I can go long, and that didn't happen. It failed pretty fast, and we made a really big move down, and I got stopped out. That's my third loss in a row this month.